I think I'm live. Um, so funny story. My 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 hard drive um it just died. So the it was the hard drive where I install programs. So Streamlabs um isn't there anymore. Um, so I made this quick scene in OBS because I wanted to stream. It's fun. But I'm missing some of my elements like the sidebar, the little lightning bolt sidebar isn't here, chat isn't here, score isn't here. I will try to fix those as we go. But if it's not possible, it's just a slightly less quality stream, which already usually happens, so should be used to it. I don't wanna whoa, what's the word I'm trying to say? I don't wanna go too experimental here, so this is just my standard list. Sidebar, rest in peace, deflecting palm, wear and tear. I'm still a bit iffy on roiling vortex. What's roiling vortex really getting? Nothing, right? Yeah, I think vortex is very cuttable right now. So what do I play in place of vortex? Is there a card I really need? Let me think. Ooh, my face is very non. I'm kind of ghostly, right? Do it better? Yeah, that's cool. Cool. What do I want in this sideboard? What do I want here? I might want what Saga is really annoying, right? Urza Saga is too annoying. And I think that's it. Cascade is pretty annoying too. So Saga and Cascade are both really annoying. I don't think there's a spell that stops both. I already have Palm for Saga decks, so I kind of want to play something for Cascade decks. Which is mostly Rest in Peace, but Rhinos is probably popular. And I can't really play a creature to hate on them. I also play Brazen Power, so I don't think that's worth it. What am I playing here? I have a free slot. This hasn't happened in a while. Is there a card? I'm really bad at decision making. Really bad at decision making. I said I didn't want to go too experimental, but in the sideboard is where you should go experimental. Because... just because... What the fuck do I want to play in this sideboard? What am I losing against mostly? It's really just Saga decks, which makes me think that Alpine Moon would be a good card to be playing because it's also decent against Amulet Titan. Just name Valakut and survive a bit longer. But I don't own any Alpine Moon. So should I get Alpine Moon? Because looking at I'm going by Goldfish. The matchups that I think are bad are Amulet and Hammer Time. And maybe Living End. I don't think there's a card that catches them all. Hammer Time, Palm, and Wear Tear are good enough. Against Living End, Rest in Peace is good enough. Against Titan, both Wear and Tear and Path to Exile are decent. So what I'm What I'm reading here is that I would want something against Living End, maybe. Do I want something against Living End? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the meta, seeing if there's anything that pops up. Quality content here. Quality content right here. Do wonder, because Saga is really the thing that's fucking me, right? Like, is there an argument to up these counts? Like, go up for wear tear, go for here, go for here. Or, all right. So, I know what I'm gonna play. I know what I'm gonna play. Where is it? I'm gonna play Magus of the Moon. But I can't, right? Because that was the issue. I have 6 cards here that I cast for white. If I side in Magus, in what matchups am I siding in Magus though? Amulet and Hammer Time probably, because Hammer Time plays very few. Yeah, I think I'd be siding in against Hammer Time, and I can still cast Wear. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. If it goes poorly, well, it is what it is. So this is Aggro Burn Boros. This is the list that I just picked up. Let's go for it. If it goes poorly, I'm blaming chat because nobody stopped me. Okay, now there are some important things that I need to get done. First is the score. I really want the score to be invisible. Honestly, I think OBS might be better than what's it called? What's it called? Can I do this? I know I have a match. Here we go. Oh, nice. I'm on the play. That's always good. This hand's nuts, so let's keep double. Oh, okay. I didn't notice the double Ronin. I only noticed a Swift Spear into Eidolon. But I think I can roll with this. A true stress test if Ronin is actually good or not. Hopefully this goes well. I'm very spell light, and this is hammer time. God damn it. I think. Well, Bobble doesn't really say. Bobble doesn't really say much. Bobble doesn't really say much on. Oh, untapped steam vents. Oh, that says shadow if I've ever heard. It's actually a good draw. I'm gonna do the classic bait removal with your 1-drop. And then, oh, they took the damage. Wow. I think I'm fine with this trade then. I'm fine with this trade. They have a counter? No, just Thought Scour. Oh, so they didn't even have removal. So they just shocked themselves because they're Shadow. But they're playing fast lands. This is my problem with Saturday leagues. It's very random. Like, I have no clue what's going on here. Another Swifty, huh? I think I'm playing that Swifty. I'm fine with taking some damage here. And I really want to get some damage in. I'm assuming they kill this Eidolon. If they kill this Eidolon... If they kill this Eidolon, they take 2. And now I bolt them for the added damage. They have Fatal Push. Yeah, they do. Okay. Oh, Spell Pierce. Wow. I hate that people are playing Spell Pierce in the main deck now, but it's reasonable enough that I can say they're, you know, bad at the game. Reasonable enough. I'm DJing the... I'm DJing the stream while I'm here. It wouldn't have been lethal without this. So I'm gonna save my spells for later. I'm gonna save my spells for later. I'm just gonna swing in here. And hopefully, I mean, they have to interact here. Some removal, Archmage's Charm. Sure. It does save their swing here. Okay, so here's the deal. If I attack with Ronin, actually smart play by them, which is weird considering charming a Ronin is usually bad. But here they just stumped my attack. But here's the deal, I have lethal with hand, so I'm just gonna swing with everything. Just gonna swing with everything. I do this, they basically countered my 2 spells, but he's at 7 now, which is a magic number. From my point of view, it's a magic number. If I draw a land, I'm fine. The casting iteration here is awful for them. Can't really... I don't think they can dig themselves out of this hole. I'm assuming they have Counterspell. Ooh, that's rough. That's very rough. Okay, I will assume that they have Counterspell. Double Skewer here is very awkward, because even if I draw land, I can't double spell next turn. I can do this now, though. Putting them at 1 here is too good. Getting them down to 1 effectively Stone Rains them. So this is very good. Skewer is now effectively a dead card unless I draw a land, because if Skewer is getting spectacled, or my opponent is dead. Basically, he could play a 12/12 Shadow now. With counter magic backup. And like steal a Swift Spear, untap, kill the other, and just kill me. Is this a Murktide? That's a Murktide. So, and Ragavan, wow. So I need a land here. He's going all out. I need a land here, or a spell, or a, well, that actually works for once. Wow. Just need 1 damage to get through. Yeah. This is Grixis Murktide, which is very weird. Unfortunately, Blood Moon would be good, but Magus is not. I think the play here is siding in this. I'm assuming that is not running any life gain or any meaningful life gain. I think Helix is a liability because of Ragavan, and I think that Eidolon. Well, I guess I can like it. I can tax his removal enough that Eidolon is good. But I guess not having too many is a decent spot to be in. So I'm trying to put the score on screen. Ooh, it's there. How do I do this? Is there a good way to put the score in? Is under me like a good spot? That looks okay. This hand's very not amazing. I think I can keep though. I think I can keep a 1-lander and not be immediately punished for it. So he's saving his life. So what's the black for? That's what I'm wondering. Is it playing Shadow? Is it a Shadow deck? I can see it being a Shadow deck. So a creature opener from. So you want when you're playing Rest in Peace, you want an opener that allows you to force them to act. Now they're forced to act, or this Goblin Guide's getting in for too much damage. This is 100% going to be a removal. A Lightning Bolt. Now if they do have Spell Pierce, I'm got here, which I think they have because of the priority stuff. I'd rather they Spell Pierce my second Rest in Peace than anything else. This Rest in Peace resolving is actually pretty huge. Now their Murktides are almost dead. They can still reach the mana, but Chink, what, 8 mana? 7? It's very hard. Darcy is also not relevant at all. And, oh, I love this. Drown in the Lock is now a dead card. So I kind of love this. I think I can do this and suspend a Rift Bolt and say go. Not sure what they can do now. That Rest in Peace was very heavy. Very heavy. They're looking for something. They are looking for something. I can't give them too much time. He's dashing Ragvan. I think I need to kill that. Yeah, I think I need to kill that. It's basically their only good card right now. It's basically their only good card. Like in games where I'm racing, like very clearly racing, I'm not doing that. But here I think I am. I can kind of play this slow. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna wait for them to crack this. And I'm gonna try and punish their pseudo tap out. I think I'm still punished by a shadow here. Which I have to assume they're running, but maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen Thoughtseize. They haven't been, even in game 1, they weren't super self-damaging. they did shock on turn 1, but let's see. This definitely fine. If they haven't found a shadow by now, I have to assume they aren't running it. But if I'm gonna see it, well, since I won game 1, I'm fine either way. I was gonna say, if I'm gonna see it, I hope that it's in game 2 and not game 3. But I think that they can only really win if they see one. Doesn't this bounce this? Huh. They have Archmage's Charm there. Just in case it's see, that's actually a relevant draw. I think they definitely have Archmage's Charm now. Because this land being played tells me Archmage's Charm. So I can wait. So here I'm gonna be playing the classic anti-control strategy, which is if you put them on counter spells, you wait. You just wait because you're more likely to get in a couple of spells in than they are to counter everything. Counter spells are more expensive. Our spells cost 1 and 2, theirs cost 2 and 3. Drowning Lock is also a dead card, so that's valuable for me. And I think my opponent's strategy right now. Yeah, see. So I think this Rift Bolt needs to be suspended. I can't give him too much time. If he plays a creature here, I can go for the Searing Blaze. He counters it. I untap and I kill him. So he's not going. Still playing lands. You can also wait to punish a Murktide. He has to do something here. He has the counter spell. I'm still putting it on Archmage's Charm, so I'm gonna wait. Actually, I'm gonna play the second Rest in Peace here because it kind of gives off the vibe that I'm flooding / drawing blanks. And I want him to tap out for Murktide here. Whenever he taps out for Murktide, I think I can take that window. I'm just gonna hoard spells. I think that's definitely the way to go here. He has a 7 hand. He has to do something, or else I'm just gonna blow up in a turn here somewhere in time. So I think still not doing much. Yeah, it really doesn't want to tap out. Interesting. I might need it. Because it's a tapped land, I'm gonna play it. Because I might need it. I might need the tapped land. For I don't know, cracking canopies, cycling Ronins. I'm not playing a Ronin into whatever this is. So what does he have? I also play the second Rest in Peace to avoid a random effect just putting me in a tough spot. Although I have Path, I'd rather those Murktides not come in as big boys. Explosives on 1? That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, I'm this basically and with this draw on top of that makes him have like a pseudo counterspell here for my Swift Spear. But it's good for me because it taxes his mana. What's this? Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, this is the go turn. This is the go turn. If he leaves it on top. I'm gonna shuffle here. So this is the turn. This is definitely the turn. Playing Monastery Swift Spear. I'm lava spiking him. What I'm doing here is I'm putting him in a spot where he can't win. If he cracks this, he dies to double lava spike. Well, Spell Pierce still gets me. Is the only, but not really because I have enough mana to pay. So either cracks this, kills Swift Spear. Ooh, Flusterstorm. I have to pay 3. Oh heck yeah, I'm paying 3. Yep. Heck yeah, I'm paying 3. Oh, this is actually I think my opponent should have waited. I think my opponent should have waited here. Him going down to 5 is inconsequential. Okay, I mean if he does have another Spell Pierce, I mean it is what it is. It is what it is, right? It doesn't. He might still have removal actually. Okay, that was naive of me to assume he has to have 2 mana for that. He probably has push here. Yeah, okay. Okay, he's still at 2. He's still at 2. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with him being at 2. I'm very comfortable with him being at 2. I think I have enough time. I think I have enough time. That's a very poor sequence. The Searing Blaze is now live. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work all that well. Although it could. I do need to act somewhat fast. Has he put me on Searing Blaze? If he has put me on Searing Blaze, this is a bit rougher. This is a bit rougher. Because if he puts me on Searing Blaze, he might not cast a creature. Yeah, I think. Damn it. I think Rest in Peace was tremendously good here. I think just... I was naive with my Monastery Swift Spear play. I mean, was I think it was a pretty good play. This is a pretty poor play from him, in my opinion. It's giving me a window to... Okay. Because he activated the ability, I'm gonna wait here. Sunbaked is good. I can crack this. Should have actually waited. Could have waited, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, I still have to go for it. It's annoying that he does have everything, but I mean, it's to be expected. He's been drawing tons of... He has 26 cards in his library, so... Oh. These aren't really serving a purpose anymore. And the treasure is actually relevant. So he has no more land. He has... Wow, this is ballsy. He has 3 snow-covered islands, and that's it. Because Jace... Yeah, Jace does present a problem. So he did put it on bottom. This is it. Yeah. This isn't it. Yeah, I can't win now. So in half my deck I drew 8 lands. Yeah, that's on par. That's on par. That's on par. I think Rest in Peace was very good. I think Eidolon. I think that on the play, but Rest in Peace was really good. It just was really good. I think so. Well, it does have... What am I cutting? I think, yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm honestly fine with this. This end's pretty crappy. It's 10 damage plus answers. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like this one much more. I'm gonna bottom Rest in Peace because I don't think I need it on the play with this hand. I have to get this one-lander, which kinda sucks. But hopefully we get in a good position to... We get in a good position to get this going. Lead on Goblin Guide, fixing my mana, everything's going well. Okay, revealing counterspell is fine. I'd rather know about it, basically. He's bobbling himself for the trick. So the Mishra's Bobble trick, very famous trick. If you have a fetch land, you can basically scry yourself. So he didn't want a card on top, so he's immediately doing this. It's less powerful. Assuming he's killing my thing. He's just playing a Ragavan. Okay. Lands? Yeah. With this land here... I think I'm definitely killing that Ragavan. I'm fine with the block. I'm fine with the block. I'm fine with the... I think it's unlikely that that Goblin Guide survives one extra turn, and him being at 12 versus him being at 13 is actually pretty different. kind of has to counter this. It didn't. Just gonna say go. Just gonna say go. And I'm tapping him here. A Boros Charm in hand would have been great there. Watch him play a Murktide here. And me thinking, wow, where's that rest in peace? I wouldn't. Well, I actually did have a chance to cast it. So that tells me Archmage's Charm. I'm gonna crack this. Yeah, I need to be greedy here. So it appears exactly a draw that I do not want. So if there's the draw that I do not want. I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it because if he is on Archmage's Charm, Archmage's Charm is the worst card he could play. Well, Fatal Push. Fatal Push is a close second. I wanted him to crack this. He hasn't played that counter spell yet, so a land into Murktide here would be annoying. At the very least. So I think that right now it's Horden time. That's a problem. I think that right now it's Horden time. And I need to be able to punish his Murktide counterspell turn. I need to be able to... This is already gone. I need to be able to... Because that's the turn he's going for, right? I think that everyone can assume that. He's just fizzling on the last land. Path is good. Path is very good. I can bait the counterspell with Path and still have the damage for lethal. So I think I'm in a very good position here. I like where I'm at. I really like where I'm at. And considering the unusual high number of fetch shock lands he has, there's a big chance that his next land puts him at 3. I'm just gonna play the waiting game. I keep drawing blanks, which isn't amazing. But if I keep playing lands, my opponent might assume that I'm only on lands. Is what I'm going for. Yeah, that's very good. He's playing Murktide. It's the only logical play. I got by like maybe not even. Do I even got by a Flusterstorm here? He let it. Oh wow, he actually let it resolve. I'm gonna crack one. Crack a cold one. But just the one. Spell? This is a very interesting point. This is a very interesting point. If I skewer him here, I shouldn't have played that last fetch. Look, I don't have enough fetchables after one of these. So, if I skewer here, he kind of has to... I'm assuming he has to crack this, because Spell Pierce doesn't work. And I can pay... Oh, I can pay the 3. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. For the Flusterstorm, I can pay it. Wait, is it 3? No, it's 2. I can pay the 2. I put him on 3, which is the magic number. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, putting him on 3 here is very bad. Well, and with the state of the game, I mean, I have found way too many lands for like. I'm 15 deep, and I have found 7 lands, and I have 9 total revealed. So this one's a bit rougher. I think the previous game was mine to win. Oh, another Murktide. Oh no, special iteration. Which isn't amazing. It digs for the second Murktide, which you can absolutely pay for. Murktide is the key spell here. It's only a 5/5 though. Murktide here is only a 5/5, so he might bobble me. Yeah, he's bobbling me. Oh, here's the high level play. If he casts a threat here, I know. Okay. No threat here tells me that my top deck is good. Because if my top deck is a blank, he might go into a threat. Yeah, skewer, that's good enough. I'm gonna start hoarding spells. So he knows about this skewer. He will know about my next card. But I think that with him at 3, he can only do so much. Is my plan right now. It's him. He has 7 cards. That's really a lot. That's really a lot. He taps 2 for Murktide. Can still double counter me. He could still double counter me. Which is what gets me, right? This counter spell is gone, though. The explosive zone 1, huh? So is my top deck a creature? Or is he playing it safe? I think he's playing it safe. Yeah. Oh, that's a great top deck. That's a great top deck because it lets me use my mana more smartly. If that's a word. Because I can do it on his end step and on my step, so like stuff like spell pierce aren't as good. That polluted delta is whatever now. Still has a fetchable with it, which is the relevant bit. If he casts something here, I'll be curious. Is it the Murktide? So it is the Murktide. It is the Murktide. So does he have... So does he have the... I think I have to go for it. Does he have the triple counter? Definitely has a counter here. But if his counters are spell count based, it's a bit worse. Storm counts every spell, right? By every player. I think that's a thing. Spell pierce here. I will absolutely pay. The spell pierce is kind of loose. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying. Just upping the storm count so I can pay. Sure. Sure. It still has counterspell. That's what I'm reading. So I really need a good draw here. I think that definitely counts as a good draw. I have to go for it here. Yes, he could have Spell Pierce into Counterspell. Even that is not enough to get me, I think. It is, but he doesn't know that. It's the real secret here. Ooh, that was a long match. That was a long match one. More than half a round of Magic. Wow. That was long. That was very long. That was a very interesting game of Magic, if I do say so myself. It was very interesting. We're on the play again. Ooh, and we have... Oh my god, this hand's so good. And it's so good. So good. So, lead on Goblin Guide. I'm just sad I don't have the extended art of Goblin Guide on Magic Online. But Goblin Guide's extended art on Magic Online is crazy expensive. Not crazy expensive, but like way more than I'm willing to give for what is... Ooh, that's not what I want to cast. What is essentially a pretty set of pixels. And the OG is the OG, right? I mean, I can't be too upset with that. Goblin Guy gets in. Oh, this might be living in. Double Swift Sphere is really strong, though. I rather do this, to be honest. I know it's probably Merfolk, maybe Spirits, I don't know. Some form of tribal against which Eidolon isn't amazing. Ah. Ooh. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Anyways. This was a very good draw. Oh, even blocks like that? Oh, come on, opponent. I'm definitely not bluffing. That's a blow. That's a blowout. I would have blocked the Goblin Guide. Like, the choice between blocking and not blocking if I'm only on Swift Spears is an actual choice you have to make. I think that with me swinging with a Goblin Guide there, is kind of telling that I maybe don't have the juice. No good draws here. Yeah. A bit heavy on the 2 mana plays. Okay, sure. I mean, I am absolutely gonna go for it. That Skullcrack was a really good draw, by the way. Yeah. So there's an argument here to Boros Charm first, but the thing is, Boros Charming first tells him he's dead if he doesn't block. Maybe he blocks. I don't know. I don't know why you would tap Goblin Guide though. I think I'm winning this game one off of my opponent. Just not respecting what I'm doing, basically. He needs to play 3 creatures and have like a 4. Okay, so he goes, oh, that was a very awkward draw there. Wow. That would have been a very awkward draw. Alright, Eidolon's not amazing. Ooh, I'm thinking Magus might actually be okay. Because they're splashing the second color. What did they play? What lines did they play? I don't know. How I think it's too greedy, but I'm gonna check their list. I'm gonna check their list. Recent Merfolk decks. There's a player here who's apparently popular enough. They play 9 islands. Yeah, no, that's way too much. That's way too much of source. But I'm actually siding in. I don't think I have anything against them. Maybe Path. Am I siding in Path against them? Are they siding? Wait, are they playing Chalice of the Void? I do have the list here. They are playing Chalice of the Void, so I am siding in this for Eidolon. And that's basically it. Are they still on Force of Negation? They kind of are. That's disgusting. And where are they? What's their creature package? Svielun? I don't know how you say that name. Is a tricky one. All the Lords could be a tricky one. So I think I do want Path. And weirdly enough, I'm gonna put Path in over these. Over these. Because I really don't want too many white spells. Too many white spells is a bit of a liability. They play Spreading Seas and they play the Spreading Seas dude. This hand is quite good. This hand's quite good. Hopefully they lead on Vile. What's Tide Shaper's text? Kicker. Okay, so that can't be Vile then. That's a bit awkward. This tells me that they have a decent turn 2 play. I'll absolutely try to punish via Searing Blaze. Yeah, I'm fixing my mana here. I'm fixing my mana here. Fixing my mana. Play Tide Shaper here. Spreading Seas, sure. A Wear Tear draw there would have been pretty cool. I'm getting in with Ronin. Just getting some damage in. While I save my cards for later turns. Which I think it's reasonable. I think it's a reasonable call. I'm up a game, right? Yeah, I'm up a game. This is a decent spot to be in. And if he plays the Uber Lord here, I'm fine. Yeah, okay. Path there was really good. I do have to shock myself again, which I don't love because it puts me all out of shocklands. I am absolutely doing that. They have force? I mean, yeah, sure. Sure, not much I can do. Not much I can do there. If they have the force, cycling this. It's actually a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw. I mean, they run 1/4, so I'm not gonna play around that, I think. Well, they play more in the side, so maybe I could have been a bit more careful. What's this? Is this a chalice on 2? I'd love to punish that. Oh no! That's a lot of power. To use devotion in blue? Oh no. Path here would be amazing. That's Ward 1, right? Yeah. Ooh, wait. It's protection from red? What the shit? What the shit? Huh. That's annoying. That's very annoying, actually. So what am I doing here? I mean, I know what I'm doing, actually. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I could... Ooh. That's actually very sneaky. I could soak Kenzan to kill this. He's at 12. Am I dead to, like, shit? I can block here. This is 10 damage. I guess Searing Blaze kind of solves that, right? So I could wear here, but I need a wear and tear if he does find Chalice. I don't think he's gonna Chalice for 3. I don't think he's gonna Chalice for 3, and I think it's a good spot to be in to like, be able to destroy Chalice if I need to. He could put me at 2. He could kill me here. If we're being totally honest. Yeah, that's strong. Oh, that's definitely strong. Oh yeah, that kills me. I forgot that spreading seas. It's punished for not playing. Yeah, punished for not playing that land. Wow. I wasn't expecting a third. Yeah, I mean, I was punished for it, but I don't think it's... So I'm dead. I'm just dead. Just dead. I'm thinking, yeah, I was still dead, right? I was still dead if I blow this up. I was kind of punished. I mean, I'm not gonna play around him putting himself at 3, right? I mean, I don't think he does. I don't think he does that if... I don't think he does that if I'm on untapped mana, right? I was got by force. And oh, I don't even know how I lost that game. How did it go? Yeah, him breaking the board was really strong. This is a very strong hand, so I'm gonna keep. I'm actually leading on advantage because I might need to find extras. Goblin Guide. attacks for 2. I'm thinking this guy is attacking for a total of 6. It's my guess. It's gonna go land, go. Watch it, it's gonna go land, go. Also works. That's a good draw. I have to shock myself here, which kind of sucks. I'm going the aggressive route here. I'm gonna force this opponent. Tells me he does have force. Kind of tells me he has force, if he has to think about it. And this is not an inherent Magic Online advantage. By the way, I'm doing this instead of like holding for this or for this, because if you place Chalice, that Lightning Bolt is a dead card. And now I'm just spreading seas. I need a second. I need a land, basically. No spreading seas. That tells me he has the flash, dude. I could have 2 flash dudes. Oh, he's at 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Not gonna stress too much. Yeah, he definitely has this. So what I want to do is I want to play around him casting spreading seas here. Not here, on his turn. Now Vile on 2 is kind of vile. There's a lot of space for him to do nasty things. I'm gonna Helix the face. Because I can cast all of my spells. I can still cast all of my spells. It's a very cheeky attack. Can I draw land? Riftbolt kinda awkward. I assume he has a blocker. Another Merfolk Trickster. Okay, sure. It is all good. I don't think he's using that Waterlogged Grove, but I think that with Path and Skullcrack in hand and Swift Spear, I can squeeze in some damage. Maybe squeeze in some damage. That's unfortunate. I need a land. I very urgently need a land. Now Path is kind of dead, which is annoying. Putting him at 4 is good enough. Okay, he just forced me. Oh, that's a dead draw if I've ever seen one. Here's another one? Wow. Yeah, I mean, not much I can do here. Spreading Seas is a very strong tool against us, obviously. Spreading Seas is a very strong tool against a lot of decks. But with blue being such a strong color, what ends up happening is that they can still cast spells. But against us, yeah, looking at the top of Modern, we are the only deck not... I'm uber dead here. I don't think I can win now. Yeah. Merfolk is a rough matchup. I did have land, so So if these two lands come in, can I win? I play the land. They all have Island Walk. I can't even block. Yeah, overall just very rough matchup. That's Merfolk. Hey, what's going up? The Lukeman 98. 1-1. Oh, I really need to finish this league. You're just joining in, playing a league with Modern Burn. Not too many crazy stuff going on in the side, except I am playing 3 Mags of the Moon. It's good against it's technically good against Hammer. It's good against Amulet, which are 2 rough matchups. And also, I just didn't want to play Vortex. Like, in my mind, Vortex is not really that good right now. And because those are the matchups I am bringing in Magus, this isn't a dead card, effectively, because I can just play all of these as mono red and side all of these out. So that's the plan. Ooh, I have a match? No. That's the plan. Not sure how good it is. But also, so the problem, so I've heard people saying that Burn is in a bad spot. Let's go over. I'm just always on the play today. This hand's good. This is your typical all balls hand, which is fine. It isn't particularly bad. It isn't particularly bad. Because that's the plan of the deck, right? You want to resolve 6 bolts, 7 if your opponent's a pussy and not playing good lands. Oh, that's problematic. This one's definitely going face because I have Skewer. I would like a Searing Blaze. Never lucky. So Kenzan, this is mono red. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him. I don't care. I'm just gonna kill him. This Ragavan isn't gonna... A good draw opponent. Go ahead, play that. Go ahead, play it. It's Sponza. This is more troubling because Clothis is a card. And there she goes. This is a Clothis. Oh no, just a Pillage. That's fine. That's fine. I think that Pillage right now isn't amazing. I don't know. Could be a problem. So I need one more spell to win. That's basically it. I'm waiting because if he casts a Blood Moon, I don't have to fetch. If he casts, I don't know, something that I care about, yeah, Swift is not a problem. So I'm just waiting to see what he casts because I have that option. If he casts a Blood Moon, I can wait. If he casts, I don't know, something that I really need to kill, I can kill it. If he does that, he's kind of pushing it. Is this a Blood Moon? No, Bloodbraid Elf. Cascading into Utopia Sprawl. Not an issue. Not an issue at all. Let's talk clocks. This is a 5-turn clock. If I fetch, it's sorry, a 3-turn clock. If I fetch, this is still a 3-turn clock. Can I win on next upkeep? I need to draw Skewer Bolt, Lava Spike. If I fetch and shock, I go down to 12. Which puts me closer to lethal range. Why didn't my opponent just play a Blood Moon? I'll get punished if I draw a 1-mana spell here. I didn't. I masterfully didn't. That's a word. Yeah. So now they attack. They protect. They attack here. Highly unlikely draws a Lightning Helix from my deck. Yep. Ooh, a bit too late, opponent. A bit too late. So guessing the Eidolon. Wow, that's spicy. That's very spicy. Yeah, I guess playing the Eidolon is good because that's highly unlikely my opponent's Ragavan finds Lightning Helix. I had Helix, Eidolon Helix. With a Ragavan hitting me every turn, he didn't see one. It's very simple. Very simple. Yeah, I'm just killing him here. So all bolts work, but it is a bit dangerous. All bolts work, but it is a bit dangerous. I think my only swaps here are Path for Eidolon. Eidolon isn't amazing in this matchup. Why is my stream title Pioneer? I'm not playing Pioneer. Hold on a minute. How do I change that? It is. Okay. I think I need Path. Do I need Path though? Ooh, actually no. The real cloth is Omega Lol card is right here. Rest in peace. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I think I'm fine with this. And the reason to bring in Rest in Peace, it's not that I'm scared of. Well, okay. Full disclosure, I am kind of scared of Clothis. But the reason to bring in Rest in Peace isn't because Clothis is unwinnable and whatnot. I mean, Clothis going over 3 turns is 6 life. I can overcome 6 life with relative ease. The issue here, that's turn 1 removal. Wow. Still a Shockland, so I'm fine with it. So I was talking about something. Oh, the issue with Clothis is that if it comes down on turn 2, it's strong. And it's likely that opponents mold to Clothis. And if I just go Rest in Peace into the Clothis, they just lose. Nope. So the cool thing about drawing these bolts is that if they try to stomp the Swift Spear, Bolt saves it. And I don't know why people underestimate. People love to underestimate Goblin Guide. They always go for Swift Spear. Oh, please hit the Swift Spear. Please stomp the Swift Spear. Oh, my opponent's smart. My opponent's smart. So my thinking here is that my opponent's gonna cast a Clothis here. Clothis is my bet. If they cast Clothis, they die. If they cast Clothis, they die here. Yep. So let's do the math real fast. That's 3. And that's an extra 4. And that's an extra 3. And that's lethal on the board. Here we go, folks. A 3-turn kill. I mean, my opponent just didn't do anything. That was basically... My opponent didn't do anything. He played land, shock myself, effectively nullifying the the removal that I'm going to cast. So that Goblin Guide still hit for 4. And then he went Cloth His Go with a Suspended Rift Bolt and a Monastery Swift Spear on the board. I mean. And if he tries to go for the maybe if he did go for the Swift Spear, I would have lost. I'm all in, baby. All in. I'm all in. I think my opponent's a famous player. I don't know if he's famous for good or famous for bad. I know that name. I think it's famous for bad. Maybe we can get some salt on screen, which is always amazing. Revealed Counterspell. Parable of Canal. So it's Murktide. Okay. Murky. He's checking himself for some reason after having played a land. Sure. Tough question. Do I go for the triple creature opener? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do go for the triple creature opener. Just to tax him. He's definitely killing a creature. He's definitely killing a creature here. He's definitely killing a creature here. Another counterspell? That's annoying. He's killing Goblin Guide here. Yeah, he's taking 2. He's untapping. And I want to draw a Lightning Bolt. I want to draw a Lightning Bolt. Is casting shit here? Oh, wow. Lava Spike's a good draw. I'm gonna spike him. I'm attacking for 2. And I'm gonna play the Eidolon. Eidolon, good. Eidolon, very good. Does he have... He probably has a cantrip here. No, just doing his thing. He is stalking, but not anything too annoying. Ooh. Spell? Drawing the 4th land there definitely sucks. I'm gonna mind game this because just having a fetch in hand is more powerful than having a fetch on the board, I feel. Thinning is a thing, but not when my opponent has it. My opponent having counterspell there makes him more likely to not play anything. I get a spell here, please. Oh my god. The flood, it's real. I'm a bit upset that Eidolon was just 2 damage. But yeah, they do run plenty of removal. Murky here would be a problem. Him having a double counterspell is very annoying. Am I casting shit here? He has to counterspell this, which allows me to get in for 2. which punishes like a fetch land. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Or he blocks. Him blocking here isn't really an issue. If this were a Boros Charm, ah, if only. If only. He's attacking, drawing. Hopefully not a Helix. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's not casting it. No. Oh. That's actually pretty sweet. It's actually pretty sweet. I'm playing the waiting game. Do you have Archmage's Charm? I guess he does. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the Boros Charm I needed. He has Counterspell. He has Counterspell. Yeah, I can't cast it. No Murktide is good, at least. No Murktide is good. If he sees a Lightning Helix, I am kind of screwed. Swift Spear? Okay, that's good for me, at least. And that Swift Spear would be a pretty mediocre top deck. Okay, that's actually very good. That's actually very good. 3 spells. I mean, yeah. I can wait, so I'm gonna wait. I can wait at least one other turn. I'm fine with this. This isn't too much damage. If he does find a Lightning Helix, I will be upset. That's an issue. Actually, like the worst draw you could have gotten. Okay, so I'm at 5, so I think I need to go for it. What I'm doing is I'm trying. If I put him at 1, he has one last land to do stuff. Ooh, that's a clutch one. So I'm playing this to play around the counter madness. He has another counter spell. Wow. So that's 3, right? Yeah, 3 in the top 20 cards is definitely a lot. Yeah, that's annoying. I think I need to go for this here. Yeah, I mean, if he has it, he has it. If he has it, he has. Elves Reinforced Thornbeam so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very decent early game at accruing. So you have Spell Pierce. Wow. He actually does, huh? Yeah, sure. I'm going the 1 here. If he has a spell, he beats me. If he doesn't, and I top. If I have a chance to win, it's not high, but I do have a chance to win. The chance is him attacking. Ragavan fizzles, so hits a land. Yep, hits a land. Come on. Wait, my opponent's going like, oh, come on. And now I draw a burn spell. Ah. Well, okay. Way too many. Way too many lands. I think Rest in Peace is good, and Path is good. I think Eidolon is kind of stuffed. Same plan as before, right? Eidolon's kind of stuffed. I mean, no way I'm winning that game ever because of the land situation. I was reinforcing Runebean so far. It's been good. It's a very good turn one play, very aggressive, aggressive enough in the early game, and it lets you hold more spells so that you can. What it does, it helps you. It gives you flexibility to where you point your spells. So because you're dealing damage and just drawing cards, essentially. So it gives you that flexibility. This is a turn 1 Swift Spear. It's going to be a turn 1 Swift Spear dealing 1 damage, but I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine with that. I'm down a game, right? That was game 1. Ooh, that's annoying. Another bolt. Oh, Searing Blaze. Searing Blaze is a draw. Searing Blaze is a draw. Okay, so let's see what my opponent does this turn. A bunch of nothing. Okay, Lightning Bolt does it. Yeah, I need to do this. I can't stick on one land just because I have that Searing Blaze. And I think depends on my draw, honestly. Is he countering this? That seems terrible. Oh, that land's actually pretty good. Can skewer him and like punish a dashed Ragavan here. I think. Okay, sure. I think we're in. I think we're in waiting territory. Is that 7? Which is low enough to. Which is low enough. That's basically what I mean. Can I draw gas? No, I cannot. I'm gonna keep playing lands so that he assumes that I'm flooding. Yeah, him going down to 6 is perfect. Perfect. There's gonna be a Murktide with a... Can he Murktide? He can Murktide. This might be a Murktide with Counterspell backup. It's a very strong play. No. Alright. Come on. Come on. Who did I hurt? Who did I hurt? I think I was explaining how good is Ronin, and I think I stopped. So I want to keep that going. Actually, I should play this land. Just to give him the impression that I'm flooding. What I am trying to do here is, if he thinks I'm flooding, he might put his shields down. You know, He might dash a Ragavan to try and race me. He might play a Naked Murktide without much backup. But that's what I'm going for in terms of land sequencing there. Sure, bolt me all you want. You're at 6. Mind if I do? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go for it. Eidolon is the least of my worries right now. In terms of sticking it. Him spending that is fine by me. Means no more fetchables, which is annoying. It's annoying because now I can't really Searing Blaze the dashed Ragavan. That's a thing. Actually, okay, I should do this here in case I draw a Rift Bolt. Nope, just another land. Oh, I'm flooding so hard. Okay, I'm not gonna let that one go unpunished. Yeah, so Ronin's good early to give you some pseudo card advantage. It gives you the card advantage that we like, which is big, strong, which is damage in hand, basically. So Ronin does its thing. I think I have lethal here. Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? I die to like double Spell Pierce. My man just had nothing. Yeah. I think same strategy is fine. And this is a very good hand. And it scales well into the late game because if you ever draw it and you can't really use it properly. Huh. Am I killing this? I think I need to kill this Ragavan. I think I need to kill this Ragavan, which is annoying because I have that Searing Blaze. But whatever. I can live with it. I can live with it. No lands? Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. My opponent's salting. And I'm gonna salt him back. I hate salty people. I hate salty people. So I'm gonna salt him back. Does he have removal? I have to assume he has removal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slam the game shut. Yeah. So yeah, Reinforced Ronin scales well because it allows you to... What does this do? Target creature spell. Oh my god, that hand's beautiful. That hand's beautiful, if I do say so myself. I'm not gonna let that go unpunished. But Ronin goes well into the late game. Better than other creatures, basically. Which is why I like it. There is some awkwardness with it and the other dude that does things. Eidolon. But it's fine. It's mostly fine. My reasoning is that Eidolon. My reasoning is that Eidolon has a few downsides. Or rather, that's not it. Yeah, sure, that sounds awful. Yeah. Sure. I'm fine with this. I could have waited, but I'm not beating that spell pierce ever. I could have waited. I could have waited. I should have waited. I might lose because of that, but I should have waited. So yeah, I hope that answers why I like Reinforced Ronin. I hope it answers it. Come on. You have to deal with it. You can just block, but doesn't really deal with it. Okay, I just want to resolve that Boros Charm, if I'm being honest. Could have given it indestructible. He blocks. He's still at 6. He can do it again next turn. He's now at 6. Sorry, he's now at 1. So, like, any spell of mine pushes him over the edge. And I'm really healthy. I can just wait. I can just wait and ride this out. Which is fine. That's annoying. Oh, he's playing around me having creatures, which is fine. Oh, he took a land from me. That's pretty cool. And I drew a spell. Love it. Love it. Do I put him on counter spell? Oh, I think I can put him on. I think I can counter check him, basically. Yeah, I can counter check him here. Because Skewer isn't the best spell at double, triple spelling per turn. And I'm fine with this. Like, only needing one spell to resolve. And him having 2 cards in hand puts me in a spot where I can just spell check him. Which means I can keep pushing it. And this is if I don't fizzle on too many draws, but I can keep pushing it until I should be looking at what he's surveilling though. He kept it on top. Okay. Assuming it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking him for spells. Yeah. He has a counter spell. He has the Archmage's Charm, sure. And maybe I'm in the wrong here. There's an argument to put me in the wrong here, which is to say, well, he has a Darcy, so he's always going to draw what he wants. Not particularly. I mean, there's a chance he doesn't. There's a chance he just doesn't draw what he needs. So he's surveilling and now he's now scrying. Oh, I hope Magic Online tells me what the scry is. 2 on the bottom. Yeah. Does he Ragavan? Oh, he single pips Ragavan. Have counterspell. Okay, so this is where we go for it. What I'm doing is I'm gonna let him attack. Let him attack. I'm gonna let him hit. Gonna exile a land. Riftbolt. Okay, sure. He's gonna hardcast that Riftbolt. He's gonna hardcast that Riftbolt. Because he wants to kill me fast, and hardcasting that Riftbolt kind of puts him on lethal next turn. Doesn't cast it. Come on, counter it. I know you have one more. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, he does. Okay. This tells me I have a land on top if he hasn't conceded. Eidolon. That's an interesting one. He can cast spells from my deck now, so I just need to find a spell. I mean, Eidolon was a decent draw there. He has to block, he can't cast... Yeah, he still can't cast spells. He can cast Murktide, but... Oh, subtlety. Subtlety is big. Subtlety is very big. Subtlety is very big. Oh, it's the spell I needed. Oh, come on. Come on, deck. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. So... I'm still not dead. I'm still not dead, but I'm sure he has a counterspell in hand. I have to block here. Maybe he just has a bolt on his own. Do I have a spell? Oh, wow. 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 That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, I had spells coming. I had spells coming. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, the Murktide matchup can go a bit sideways. They're playing a lot of counter spells. It's a very decent tempo strategy. It's not. There's a reason that deck is so highly regarded. It's a very strong deck. I do think that Rest in Peace is good. Like, drawing the game out like that is much better than them slamming Murktide and beating you in 2 instead of beating you in 10. What I'm doing there is I'm putting the consistency of my top deck against theirs, which I don't think is wrong. They have a lot of medium draws once that situation is set. Having to go down to 5 is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully we can bring this one home. I'd love an Eidolon draw here. And yeah, I put the consistency of my deck against theirs. They drew like the one card that gets them out of that situation, which is Subtlety. They have a couple, sure, but yeah, okay. With that Blood Crypt, I think I can save this Searing Blaze. I love a creature from the other side. I'd love a creature. That's a creature. Oh, that's a tiny little Goyf. That's a tiny little dead Goyf. It's Jund. It's Jund, and I killed a Goyf with a Searing Blaze, which is a rare occurrence, but one I welcome very much. He's at 8. He's playing Liliana of the Veil here. I can bet. I'd bet you anything that that's playing Liliana of the Veil. Oh no, it's Seasoned Pyromancer. Huh. Okay. Sure. I'm fine with this block, honestly. Like, with this Pyromancer on the other side, my Swiftspear is not going to do much. And they have plenty of removal for it, so all I did was I gave some use to that Seasoned Pyromancer. So that's our Monastery Swiftspear. I'm gonna fetch here. Oh, Saga is a problem. Saga would have been a problem like on turn 2. Hopefully I can. No, I don't need to pay life. I have a land for Searing Blaze, but or that. Or that. That also works. Alrighty then. Okay, crazy talk. I think Blood Moon might be better than Magus. Even though Magus attacks I think Blood Moon could be really good against a lot of these multicolor decks. Where you know, for the first couple of turns they are playing on the defensive and I just go, ha, Moon. And they go, oh, now my spells don't work. And with Magus, they're like, oh, now my bolts can kill Magus and I can keep rolling. I'm still gonna bring it in, I think it's fine. I think I want Path. So here's the thing. Every card's good here. I love this. I love this. It's a little explanation of what the sideboard is. I have to worry up. Every card's good. I cannot deal with Shadow Spear. So this has to come in. I think their best bet against me is playing the long game. So I think Path needs, or it's their best starts against me are fast starts. But I don't think Path beats those because they can still grind. And what do I want to take out? Is the bigger question. I think Eidolon is not amazing in this matchup. They have too much removal. Okay, let's try it like this. Let's try it like this. Only bringing in Wear and Tear. Only bringing in Wear and Tear. Also because I think that they are likely to go for a Saga start. Like if they, this is very good. If their opening hand is Saga, they might keep it to try and rustle my jimmies. I'm 2-2 in this league, right? I don't love it. What did I lose? I lost against Merfolk and Murktide. The Murktide loss was kind of unfortunate. That Ragavancer is going to die. I think I need to kill that Ragavan. Hopefully it doesn't lead on a Goyf now. Oh, that's a Goyf. Oh, it's a Renin 6? Oh, we kept Renin 6? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna double creature here and go face. Shocked himself for a Renin 6. Renin 6 so bad in this matchup. Oh, I gave him Saga. I gave him a Saga. Oh, worst cards to give to him. I don't get why you'd keep Renin 6 in, honestly. It's so bad against Burn. Like, honestly bad against Burn. I want to go for lethal, or do I want to play around something? I think I want to go for a lethal. I mean, he obviously... Okay, no, he obviously has something. He obviously has something. And I can play for lethal either way. Grist? Oh, he's running Grist? Wow. Does he have another removal? That would be problematic. Oh, he has. Butt Trophy. Mind if I do, actually? I can do this now. Sure. I'm in a decent position. I wouldn't like to see Liliana, because I had to play this Bloodstainmire. Okay, sure. Yeah, Saga is a problem. Saga is most definitely a problem. Oh, that's a Grist. Oh, uptick it. Come on, come on. Uptick the Grist. Yes, yes, yes. I think I can save that for another day. Right now, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do this. 1 mana Stone Rain is always okay. I know he gets it back, but the more turns I have to not face Shadow Spear from the other side, the happier I am. The happier I am. And with him on 2, that's like 1 turn is all I need. Am I fetching here? Yeah. I'm pretty healthy. I don't need to. I guess Searing Blaze is an argument, but I mean, I already cast one. I wouldn't draw another, right? You wouldn't download a Searing Blaze. That's a downloaded Goblin Guide. Ooh. Do I go for it? Nah. Nah. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna play around. Basically, okay, so here's my suggestion. When your opponent... When you're winning, you play around your opponent's outs. So there, I'm winning. I'm gonna play around my opponent having like sideboard Weathered Storm. Because I can. He casts Inquisition of Kozilek. I can't play around anymore. I don't. 3 and 2, and I think that the Merfolk matchup is inherently bad, which is part of the game. I think that the Murktide matchup was a bit of on the unlucky side. Please tell me this is like crazy expensive. I doubt it. Why doesn't it have affinity? Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Hold on a minute. No, what? I love that. I love that thing. I love that thing. It's my new icon now, for sure. Do I have people with that icon? No. Bunch of scrubs. Okay. So, again, I think that Burns... I think I was going to talk about this, but I think Burns is well positioned right now in the meta. The one thing that I think is rough right now is that you need to be able to play hard matchups, because Murktide, I think it's quite favorable. I think it's hard to play. I think Rhinos is hard to play. I think Amulet Titan is unfavorable. I think 4-color is hard to play. Hammer Time, it's a bit unfavorable. Shadow is favorable. Living End, still not sure where to put it. The problem with evaluating Living End is that it's a true percentage matchup. Like, you could shuffle the deck, reveal the top 10 cards, and you can say who's gonna win from that. Because the matchup is very it's very pilot independent, aside from moles and whatnot, of course. That's always relevant. But like, once the cards are kept, it's hard to beat them if they have it, basically. I think control is favorable. I think Yogg is very favorable. Wait, what's... It says Blink, it shows Orzhov, it shows this one. But it also shows this one? I don't know. So basically, there's a lot of favorable matchups. It's just that a lot of them are hard to play. And that's not by accident. Modern is a hard format to play. You need to consider a lot of things. You need to consider a lot of things and what's happening here and there. And I think that's definitely part of why a lot of people struggle with Burn. Because you need to know the format well. But Burn being Burn is like the deck you give people that don't know how to play the format. So it's very easy for someone to say, oh, I picked up Burn and I lost every game. Is the deck bad? Well, no, you just don't have experience in the format. That happens with every deck, but Burn having that fame of being very easy to play makes it look worse than it is. So yeah, that's it. Magus of the Moon didn't really do anything in the side, but also didn't play matchups where it would shine. So yeah, I'm not sure. One thing I do want to see though is Hammer Time plays like 4 planes. Yeah, this is why I think it's good against them. It's very easy for them to like open knots. Here's the argument to play Magus of the Monk. If they open super fast, it's either palm or bust. If they're open more slowly, Magus deals with almost all of their lands. And like they do need colors to cast a bunch of their stuff. And Springleaf Drum does fix that. Yeah, maybe it's not amazing. Maybe it's not amazing. Maybe Alpine Moon is just better. Maybe Alpine Moon is just better. The issue with Alpine Moon is that it's not as good against Amulet Titan. But I mean, okay. I think you could realistically beat them. I think you could realistically beat them with Alpine Moon. Play Alpine Moon, you name Valakut, because that's how they one-tap you. And if that 1 mana gives you an extra turn, it should be enough to close out the game. Yeah. One thing I will say though, even though I've come back to Eidolon, I'm still not very pleased with it. I mean, if we go back to the games here, it was, what was this? It was Murktide. Eidolon's not amazing. Then this was Merfolk. Eidolon's not amazing. This was, what was this? Oh, Ponza. Eidolon's not amazing. Then this match was very fast, by the way. I wish I could see the time. Maybe I can. Wait. I might check my last league. This would be cool. No? That sucks. Then it was... What's it called? Oh, this one was... This matchup was one that... Against Murktide was one that clearly showed me that it's not amazing. I went triple creature into Eidolon and... My opponent just recovered from that. Pretty insane. I think he recovered from that. Yeah, that was one of the games that was more drawn out. And finally... What was the last match? It was so fast. Oh my god, what was the last matchup? Oh, Jund. Yeah, Jund is kind of bad. So maybe Eidolon's on the chopping block. Magus is certainly on the chopping block. And I think that Eidolon is too. What I would do is I would up the Helix count. And I don't know. Oh. But if I up the Chandra count. If I play Chandra. I'm curious to see how she performs. I've been playing some Pioneer here and there, and she's very good. The real reason she's very good, and I think that she could do it in Modern, is that what you need for your deck to function properly is to be able to cast two spells on turn 3. And Chandra allows you to do that. You go Chandra, uptick for mana, you can cast most of your spells. And even if you don't find your 4th land, you can then double spell with all your spells. So that's where I'm at with Chandra. I really want to test it. But you know, I'm gonna cut it from here. So I'm missing Eidolons. I will once again reevaluate the slot. I think that Eidolon is just not there anymore. At least in the current meta. Like, I look at the meta list and, like, I don't want to see Eidolon in any of these matchups. Like, I maybe want to see Eidolon in the Living End and in the Amulet Titan matchups because it can do damage there. But even then, it's not super good. So I don't know. I'll think it over as usual. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time. I don't have an outro screen today, so this will be it.